Okay, Derek. So yeah, starting with the first home league win on New Year's Day. What a relief for you, I guess.
I think it was a great victory for us, following on from the excellent victory on Boxing Day against Carlisle. Followed that on with a really good performance against Salford. And to win on New Year's Day against Tranmere was a really big result for us because it's closed the gap between ourselves and a good number of teams in the league table. And it's enabled us to get a clean sheet again and score 2 goals.
What pleased you most about the Tranmere performance?
I think it was a bit of dealing with their threat, because they have got, some good threats in their team. But not only that, it was the manner of the way that we were able to create openings against them. We created some really good openings, but to get Jan and Jamie Stott to score the goals, I thought that they were excellent on the day. But it was a all-round really good performance from us, from the back all the way through to the front.
And 3 games over Christmas, only 1 goal conceded. That must please you as well.
Yeah, we were unfortunate, against Salford because we could have gone ahead in the game. It was a game of basketball at times because that was the nature of the setup of Salford. And we dealt well with the threat. You can see where they are in the league, but we competed very well against them. But to pick up 6 points over the last 3 games has been, excellent work.
Things have really tightened up now at the bottom of the table. Do you see it as a mini league now? Bottom 7-8 clubs?
Yeah, it probably is. I always said, earlier in the season, we played a lot of the top teams early in the campaign. We had to come up against the teams that are going to be round about us, i.e. Tranmere, i.e. Carlisle, and we've been able to beat them. And that's really important. And we've competed well against the top teams. But there is a group of teams there that are all around, and everyone's looking over each other's shoulders.
You have a really good record against those bottom half teams, don't you? Does that give you confidence going into the next half of the season?
Yeah, it does. I think that, from a points point of view, we'll obviously have to gain more points than we did in the first half of the season. But we're more than capable of doing that because of the way that we performed in the first half of the campaign without getting the results that we probably deserved.
Does it worry you that some clubs in that bottom part of the table could try and spend their way out of trouble? And look at what Carlisle have done already. Does that bother you in terms of the competition?
Well, it enables clubs to do that. It is what it is. I think that at this football club, at many football clubs, you have to get on with it. And I think that we acquit ourselves very well in that way, and we're very modest in how we talk about it and how we go about our business. And I think that the togetherness within the club, within the community, to the supporters, is for everyone to see.
You have some money to spend in January. Any progress on bringing players in?
Not at this moment in time. Working extremely hard, but it is a difficult market at the start because, i.e. the loans might be high from a contributor factor, contributing to their wages, and it's just not easy. But we're looking all the time. We're speaking to clubs, speaking to players, but it's not just that if you want to go and get them. There's a whole host of things that have to come together to make it happen.
You said after the Tranmere game that Rhys Williams was staying for the season. Charlie Brown was on the point of leaving. Caden Harrock's gone. Any more likely departures, do you think?
I wouldn't have thought so. I don't think we can afford to lose anyone else. If there was, there might be one more, possibly, but that depends on a number of factors. But I think that there'll be incomings more than outgoings now.
When it comes to Newport on Sunday, they're precisely the kind of team that you need to rope into the fight, aren't they? So as well as keeping your momentum going, this recent kind of run of results is also drawing them into that bottom of the table battle.
Yeah, we played very well against them here in the game early in the season, a game that we should have won with the amount of opportunities we had. But Newport will be saying that about the game against Wimbledon the other night. They should have won the game. They should have been 2, maybe 3-0 up against Wimbledon last night. So we know what kind of team they are. We've played already against them this season, and we're ready for it.
Do you feel now, with the points tally over Christmas and the performances, that the points are more reflective of your performance? I think you said earlier on in the season that you just weren't getting your just desserts. Is that righting itself now, do you think?
Well, we are winning the games that we should be winning, and I think early in the season we were unfortunate not to have done that, and we've lost a lot of points through individual errors or not capitalising on the chances that we have created. But now we're eradicating the individual errors, and we're taking our chances.
What difference does having Gwion Edwards back and fit make? Because it surely isn't a coincidence, is it, that he comes back and it does sort of match this improved results?
Well, it helps because he plays in a wide area, and he takes the ball for a run, opens up the pitch, allows Ben Toll on the other side to take the pressure off of him, and I think that no doubt helps. We lost Liang Gol, Gwion from the team, and I think that they would have really helped us in certain games.
Does he sort of exemplify the work rate as well? Because that was very noticeable on Wednesday, wasn't it? As well as it was just tracking back his work rate as well as the creativity.
Yeah, of course, and that's important, for any team to have players that not only can go one way but can go the other. He's an experienced player, and he's come in and played a number of games now on the bounce, which is great to see.
There's a lot of work still to do, though, isn't there? There's obviously more confidence on the back of Christmas, but still second bottom of the table. No room at all for any sort of complacency.
No, I mean, we've got to catch the teams above us, and we've got to get a run of victories together that will enable us to, go above them. And we know that there's teams in there that are catchable. They've got difficult games coming up. They've maybe had an easy run to the start of the season. We don't know, but from our point of view, we've shown the form that we're capable of. But we're not only that, we're getting the results.
What's the latest injury situation? You mentioned Liang Gol still out. Any other sort of concerns, absences still?
No, we've got the same squad as we had for the other night for Saturday.
Get money for your old phone. Mazuma Mobile